Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
See if he's willing to bring out something a little bit more aggressive to play more heavily through sides, or if it's just going to be that kind of standard stuff. Graves or Jay seem like they'd be the most obvious.
Graves pulls away as his third pick on the champion. His
seeing double aftershock in these types of matchups today. We're seeing double glacial, so people having their takes.
Oh, gets him in time. Will he be chain stunned? The ward is down as well. First blood at the bottom lane. Xerxes claims the 400 gold. A great hook comes in.
Flash over, lantern you out. In this case, not going to be able to make it happen. They get the first blood. They're going to grab the dragon as well, and Immortals off to a very nice start.
Well done, 650 gold. Looks pretty solid. First dragon there as well. We have not yet seen the Rift Herald swap as the top laners keep trading back and forth. However, Revenge, as he is going towards Soulbreaker, has not built a CS lead. Impact is happily scaling up to play the tank.
Yep, absolutely. And to talk a little bit more about Hullbreaker, one of the kind of things that you think about as we may see a fight here.
Really exhausted on lockdown. Xerxes has his ulti, has smite. He's not in danger in any way, but they're going to hook, and that's just going to be a kill. Yeah, no one's going to help. Jojo Pyong gets zapped, has the Valkyrie away, and even though Danny was finally...
Well as your Jinx is very valuable with that item.
Destiny pushing over to look for a hook, doesn't find one just yet. Quick snipe coming through. There's the smite as well, but big damage on Nautilus. Is Destiny going to drop? Should happen. There's 1, 4, 2 actually picked up with no answer. Well done, EG. Sure, Herald was claimed, but that is 9. Plenty of time till the second Drake, so we'll see if they're able to play for the next one there as well. I'm expecting Turtle to get a decent chance at the first power spike, but that's a good hook. A lantern back as well. 3v1. Shockwave buys a second. He flashes the safe, rooted in place. Means that Nox is going to follow through. Inspired sets it up. Inspired knocks it down. 350 earned to him. And that is going to be EG feeling good about that mid lane.
The minion wave with that same ulti.
Yep.
But he is able to grab it for himself, and he's going to be feeling good about that as EG look for a top lane play.
But minions are going to block the hook. That's going to get him out of the range a little bit, but a dunk comes through. Flash get out. Wild Turtle stays alive. Destiny, though, hooked in place. 1v3 for a minute. Is it going to be enough as Volibear comes back in, stuns the front line, hooking back in. The rocket's going to come through. That's a kill picked up. Destiny at 1 hit, and they can't quite block the rocket, but there's not going to be a kill just yet. And finally, the snipe comes through. 1 for 1 as supports die on both sides.
This turnaround here, though, from Xerxes. He is very, very strong. Jojo, though, able to thread the last rocket in to get the kill.
Well, good sidestep from Fog.
Yeah. But he gets the play.
Yeah, he's going to get pulled back out. Lantern, or the hook, I believe, missed anyway. Still, the play was perfect. I mean, a sick dodge, to be sure. Doesn't matter. Again, well played to EG. They find the kill just in time to play for the second Dragon. Gold is close between these teams. The Dragon score is going to be tied.
Both these supports trying to stay very active. Vulcan now, Lantern, Hex Flash, he's looking for the hook, no flash.
You're so doomed. There is no way out. A hook for good measure. Danny claims the gold. Thank you for the support, but they've found the pick. They've shown back up. PoE ran over, found a shockwave. Actually, just the regular spell damage actually coming across as slow as enough, and they again answer a kill back. So how about in the mid lane? Xerxes can go for the dive. Flash stun goes right in. The shutdown goes to Graves. Ult out when he needs to. Burns a stopwatch first. He has to have that spell, right? Goes to turn up the tower instead to kill Impact. He baits him in.
He's gonna live.
The dunk comes across, and he buys some time. That tower might kill Xerxes. It does. But they get the chase down. Revenge drops aggro. That was beautiful. Xerxes played every part of that fight perfectly.
Now got all the plate gold as well.
Yep.
And this tower is gonna fall here pretty soon.
And even though it's slow going, he's gonna stay for. I like this actually. He's gonna guarantee it. Backdoor comes on, but he's gonna be fine. So yeah, well played there. Knocks it down.
Your jungler's income starts to kind of fall off in pro play generally, as you have to start grouping. Corki and Aphelios, really strong scaling picks there too.
Either team's second would be here, but Immortals have grouped their entire team. We've been talking about Impact. A scaling tank pick in the top lane should have a good front line, and immediately says, you know, we don't have it. No deep wards to speak of. They do have a mid-wave, and they can look. There's explosive cast, knocks him right in, beautifully comboed, even the hook landed. Every single skill shot comes in, and Power of Evil is powerless. But Impact may die. Nah, he's not gonna. The Lantern's already there. Well done to Vulcan. He can land hooks on displaced targets. He can get them back out with the Lantern. He's there for everything, and they're pushing in mid lane tier 2 right now as well. Again, they can't find the kill, but on the flank, Graves finds one. Destiny on the way out, staying alive, and now Inspired is being attacked. The 1,000 Pierce Bear is in to find his next kill, and it's gonna go over to Wild Turtle. The Animal Kingdom on the Immortal side right now. Turtle gets sniped, and it's a crit, and that's not enough for Revenge to get his own. Vengeance will not be had. It will instead be tail between their legs running away. but a slow is in, and PoE is here to finish the job. He needs a snipe, he needs a Q to lane, he needs a crit afterwards. And Danny is 1v3. He'll kill a ward to get some vision out of the way. Tries to switch guns out of there. Pee-wee's gonna land the auto attacks and knock him down, and it says to the Graves. And Immortals get the dragon and they get the kill.
He's now on 3 items and is looking really, really good. And the expected value in a team fight from him is gonna be much higher than JoJo, who's on 2 plus the Hex Drinker.
Impact very little damage. Revenge, of course, can heal back up against it, though.
He's just buying time for JoJo.
The important part is Corki showing up, and now I'm in danger. He's going to chuckle to himself and realize it's a 1v2. He's going to die, but his team is cross-mapping for the Baron and says, hey, you can follow me, but this is a worthwhile trade. Shockwave, Vulcan's going to be low, flays backwards. Xerxes on the hunt.
Corki's just TPing in to die.
Is it going to be enough? It's going to be nothing. That is one of the worst TPs I have seen. It's a pause. I do not know what that was, but that
actually retreat back with the package. So now Vulcan and Impact have to be a bit careful on the other side, but they've cleared out the vision. They utilized that base, I believe, so they're going to maybe commit to this.
He is still going to walk his way over, so what's it going to be with Inspired? Walking on the front line, has flash, has fight. They got to get him out somehow. They go into the front line, and Graga is not tanky enough. 3K health still on the Baron, 5v4. Inspired holds the cooldowns. 2K HP, Revenge over the wall, they take the fight. JoJo flats to safety just barely with 1 HP. Xerxes fails to get over the wall. Inspired missed the knock up there as well. Revenge, isolated, Revenge trades his life 1-for-1, but 80 carries down. Low health Vulcan, that's gonna be a wipe. It is just Inspired left with a Guardian Angel.
It's just to give it up completely. I feel like they might have had enough time to get over there and try to get them to pull off.
If he stayed on the map, he could have tried the
was the game-changing play in that fight. Gets the shockwave onto JoJo, and as a result, JoJo gets very little done, as you can see.
Flash for the slow, then the dunk, PoE, flashless, shockwave backline. They got some reinforcements as well. Thresh already down. Impact's coming, but Impact gets nothing done. Turtle is pushed in, flashes to safety, and the Jinx resets will continue. PoE grabs 2 more kills, and Danny left alone. Looks at the shots on Turtle, does not find the kill. Revenge over the wall.
For himself. Danny and JoJo, they can't actually get in to deal the damage, so the front line just goes down. Immortals likely going to be able to grab at least 2 inhibs, you would think here. We'll see how much they get it.
And they're just not going to play for the objective, which, I mean, surprised me heavily. I don't know if the recalls were really desynced, but that extra gold in the pockets, that is so point now for EG. Raves, and Bond won't do anything against him. He gets chunked to 20%, has to recall instead of walking away. Just instant kill on the Baron. Immortals claim another one.
The fear is that Jarvan just gets in on him and he gets burst down, but now they're going to be able to create that space, utilizing Xerxes in the front line.
Pretty good bit of damage. Turtle has to flash away.
It is difficult if you take too many subsequent ones, though, because you can get threatened as that frontliner anyway. Xerxes, though, looking for Vulcan here.
Fast, Mike's looking for a slow.
Hold the
back
TP.
around. Oh, that's going to be Jarvan locked in place for a minute. Jojo is here. Turtle is free firing onto the front line, and Impact just melts because MR does not tank a Jinx. Here comes a dunk in the back, but it's GA
Revenge
pop.
isn't here.
Xerxes will drop, and Revenge is going for the base, but Inspired is left alone to die. The 4v5 is won. A TP comes in. It will be canceled by a death, but Revenge is here to kill the Nexus. This time around, Immortals finish the game. Vulcan's here for the CC. Exhaust and Hook will not matter. There goes the Nexus.
The game through split push, such as we've seen through some of the other ones. But it is going to be Tryndamere. Very interesting. I do think that this is a tough matchup early on. You're going to get into a good position in the early stages, which is really where he needs to be, because this lane gets hard later on. Jose on the wraparound.
This is probably going to be killed. Mega Gnar or not, it's a flashless Gnar. Hecarim is here. He can throw him back in. Well-timed stun. Still has the knockback, though. That'll be enough. Can they give it over? They do. First blood into Kumo. Attention in the volatile top lane.
Tryndamere ulti and Hecarim ulti, because Trundle is cross-mapping right now. He's on the other side of the map, so he has to base. It does mean he's probably going to lose away, but they're trying to dive bot side.
Glacial's on the step back. They're slowed down. Who he's going to flash out of short range? No problem there. Next up is Closer. He will die to the tower. No, he drops the range there as well. A clean 3v2 dive. No. We got enough done in the mid lane that this is going to be the first dragon.
Notice that this ward is not actually turned off.
We'll be back in time. In plenty of time, I should say, for the next dragon spawn. So we'll see if Flycook is number 2. Afro going to be tanking a pillar. Ultimately going to be fine. The early slow was nerfed a while back. Not a big threat there as Kumo lanes the slow, so he's going to go forward. Decent damage here. Is it going to be enough is the question. Someday, has Mega Gnar does not blow the ult. He wants to hold it. I believe the cooldown's short enough that he would still have it in time for the dragon fight. Regardless, it's going to be a stun, a lantern, a flash forwards. A lantern isn't going to be enough. It is not. The lockdown is there. Build path. 100 Thieves indeed have control, and the second dragon is going to go 1-1, tying up that score. As Kumo tries to fight, right? He is the one winning part of the map, and just doesn't get a lot done.
No, not really able to get too much done. Someday Mega's out there, and it's tough to actually win that scrap. Abadaga, though, has the package.
That's killable. That is absolutely killable. Lands a smite. Second Valkyrie not going to matter. Good early damage comes in. You can
in the mix because you're trying to dodge all of these additional things. Yeah. Everyone moving up here now, though. Closer has the inside track. He can actually steal this.
Kill, and it's knocked down at the wrong timing. It's going to be lost to FlyQuest, well smited by Closer. FBI grabs the Herald, and this is going to be enough damage. Who he dives in. This should be a kill. Hosiedoto is down. Stopwatch burn now as well. Closer also stays alive, but Kumo's in the mix. Stopwatch buys some time. Is it enough, though? Who he getting lower and lower. Finds one kill, looks for the lantern, and gets out, but the chase is on. 2 more kills come through. Abadaga closes out the fight.
The double over the wall, and who he gets hit by the cage, but it's not really enough to quite finish him off. Buy some time there with Kumo, and now again, back to that bot side. They're looking for a dive. He has no ult.
Ulti down, Summoner's down, no way out. Kumo drops, Someday gets revenge. 300 gold to him. It's going to be as much damage as the last fight. Yeah, and that's going to be bot lane turret dying now as well. So 100 Thieves turning the corner. That is 5,000 gold. It's going to be 6,000 gold soon. This turret is always dead. FBI just getting rid of some charges.
AD hang around. So at the very least, he's just going to stay in the brush. He's backing up now. And here comes Jose, so good thing he did stay around after protecting 2 levels because he's been getting pressured and missing XP and not optimizing farm as much as he would like to because of the state of the game. So I just don't think he wins side anymore, so they're going to look for a fight. Nice cage.
The cage going to hit the back line. That's just going to be a deletion. Mini Gnar has no MR and gets basically solo formality. This should be an objective bounty. Of course, the kill on Sunday valuable as well. It would be a miracle steal. Rockets land in Fog of War. 700 gold more than Reaver, but it's so much
The big thing is just the mobility, right? You know, the ability to actually oh no, he needed to take that.
Yeah, he didn't want to get
he didn't want to get pillared out of it, which I get. But if you're gonna have to flash from running down, then you want to take it, see it, make him make the play, right? If he makes it, then you have to flash. But now Kumo going in. Oh my God!
Deletes Corky, ulti's on. How good's the dive gonna be? They trade him back, but the rocket lands on
really
Trundle,
good.
And there's nothing for Leona to do. Solo kills Abadaga and FlyQuest. It is time to believe.
Super dangerous. It's just Someday poking away here by himself. FBI is coming over now, but I see no way they can get this.
Miracle steal, doesn't find it.
So, you know, this is not a big deal now. 2K is not going to be the difference. It's going to be about execution. And FlyQuest have a super expensive build. So FBI is really, really strong right now.
Ooh, they found a slow. They're going to find a knockback, maybe a fear as well. Played in, just deleted. That will not save you. A hook on a Huhi should make it easy as well, but he's got a flash, he's got an ulti, and he gets away, burning some major cooldowns. But FlyQuest salutes to you. Major cooldowns are not enough. You are generally winning this game. Looking forward now at the next stun. They're going to walk back in time. Kumo does indeed come down. No play to be had, level 50.
Will they even have Kumo come up, or will they have him solo the dragon? I think they're going to do that play. Yeah, it's a 1-4 split, but he's now moving up.
That is a huge hook of flaying onto the chompers. He gets the stopwatch, but he could be deleted. Johnson times it perfectly, and now they can play. They dive on in. Is this the smite? Does he get the Baron? The team for Huhi, 1100 claimed by Closer, but Kumo's in the front line. He's here for a bit more. They find kill number 2, a stopwatch for FBI. Jump over the wall. Staying alive, recall's coming in to play back in, and that's going to be 3 unanswered kills. A Baron for 3 kills is equal gold, but the map now belongs to
the game, I think, specifically with the Cloud Soul, because you're getting amp damage with that ultimate, you know, throwing him in there, getting the moves. If they are willing to fully commit to it, I think they'd have to go immediately. But it's going to be so hard to do in Corky's face. I'm not sure this is going to work out, but they're just going to commit to it. There's no Mega Gnar, and Trundle is not there yet, so they're just trying to rush it down.
Should always be yours. The smite should always be yours. Getting burned lower and lower. Smiteable grabbed. Is there a team fight? They choose to walk away.
GA, they get out of TP, they back it up without having a death, and now they get 2 free inhibitor towers.
That is a well-done play. They put so much pressure on bot lane, they forced the answer, and the cross-map play is taking down turrets. FlyQuest getting a lot to play Tryndamere, but navigating the mid game anyway. Here comes the next turret, 3 in a row knocked down. So much done during this Baron buff, and
on 3 dragons, this one is gonna mean a lot here. 100 Thieves has mid lane control. They're pushing up. Jose's looking.
Looks like he wants it. Who gonna lock him down for a bit there? The stun cage is up, and Closer has to flash get away. Who he down very low as well, but good damage at FBI. Just chunks the backline. That's a GA down, and what can Johnson do except die? Some days in for the slow, they're gonna get the 80 carry, and just like that, 100 Thieves flip the switch, and the map below
chunks out that backline, and just like that, it's a route for 100 Thieves. You know, pushing FlyQuest. Additional move speed is really valuable.
Drops the GA, says actually there's nothing else I can buy. GA doesn't sell very much. It's a 40% sell back rate. Nice stun. Is that enough for Africa? No, it's not. Flashes in for more. He wants this fight. Is it going to be enough? The package is good, but his GA pops. But Tukui can't get much done. Has to flash over the package. Finds a double root, but he should die. Nearly one-shots FBI. Rocket! Johnson comes back from the grave, and FlyQuest come back from the dead. The fear lands, and everybody is wiped off the map. Do you believe in FlyQuest on the road to 5-1, knocking down first place 100 Thieves?
Tukui with such a good play there. It's skeet shooting, knocking Abadaga out of the sky, one-shots him on the package, then finds the multi-man Everfrost for the massive amount of damage, setting up for Johnson to come through, cleans him up with the Jinx ulti. That was incredible from Tukui.
These, smite top, basically funnel. I'm gonna start calling them funnel now.
It's smite top with Jinx, so you're pretty much just making sure Jinx is able to scale up.
If you play Alistar into this lane, you're going to get harassed and whittled down. So he's trying to create more volatility in the lane by trading summoner spells. He has Hextech Flash, and he's calling his jungler. So very well done by TSM to force this.
Here it is. Speak has made his way in. He already goes for the flash. There's your knock-up. Goodbye, Karthus. First blood TSM.
It's so good. Very worthy sacrifice to sacrifice that smite, which doesn't give you much power. And he's continuing on the focus here. A lot of harassment on Berserker, and the entire team is here.
It's a 5-man dog pile in the bottom lane from TSM. They're going to start up the dive. They get 1, they get 2, they get out, and they get what they came for. TSM's making it look clean, but can they get everybody away? Summit tries to pursue a little bit here, but with no mana to work with, he can't go any further. TSM still set up, farming the wave in between the turrets.
They're gonna redive!
Blabber's here, but what's he gonna do? All he can do is watch as they go right back in on the top laner. Cloud9 falls to pieces.
He gets all 5! Tactical! Tactical's the one that matters.
Tactical's a whole damn blizzard, man, and it is snowing.
And the blizzard is a-coming!
For Cloud9, they will be dove underneath the tier 1 turret yet again. Fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times. Cloud9 is playing the...
of the top tower so far. Now he gets 4, and he's almost cleaning up on it while his team also gets the dragon because of their successful dives on bottom side. So this is getting Tactical well above and beyond even the mark that you want to with this overloading bottom side roaming support.
Well, now we've got Blabber here for the counter punch in bottom lane. Flash comes out from Tactical to try to get away. 200 HP remaining. Karthus ulti comes down. Tactical, will he die to it? No! Just barely stays alive. And now it's time for TSM's revenge. It's already 2 in the dirt. Berserker might just join him. Yurson looking to go in. Speaker's ready for the knock-up, and there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nothing. Jump here as this Rift Herald collides and take those last couple of plates, but Summit's doing what he can to keep their heads above.
When he actually had a lane opponent and he was still smurfing, he was still winning the 1v1s, he was still the hope for Cloud9. So this time around, you got me, brother. Just kidding. Stopwatch activation will deny it all. And he gets another turret. Notice how they rotate him to each lane that they're going to take these turrets in. Top side with the Rift Herald. Also, here we go, though. They're going to dive a different person.
Okay. Cloud9 is on the board. Blabber with the kill on Kaido, and now we've got a little bit of backup coming in from the Karthus ulti, but it won't do much except give some money over to Berserker. Summit stays fighting. Yurson and Spica underneath the turret. Winsom's up here now too. It ends up just being a 1-for-1 trade up there, but hey, when you're behind 8-0, you'll take a 1-for-1. Summit tries to jump in with a hook shot. He's not gonna find the knock-up. Now they'll look for Winsome, maybe if they can find him. Yurson's gonna keep on tanking here for a while. Spica turning his attention right back around over to Summit, but a nice kick guarantees the kill on the enemy support. Cloud9 bringing...
Because they still can transition down to bottom side and keep on pace with their dragons.
Well, that will be second dragon of the game going over to the
Still
side.
looking to split the map, and that's why you have, even with the push from mid, from TSM, both side lanes trying to be pushed out there from Cloud9.
Man, the Herald barely even needed...
Packed into them ever since the changes from preseason. So they are worth so much more than the rest of the turrets on the map. If they could get this dragon in time,
They're not going to be able to do it before TSM arrives. Kaido's still not there yet. He's making up that distance. Summit separated for the rest of the team. Blabber's going to blind everybody. Nice shockwave, finds a couple. There's your card. That's ulti over the top. It's stolen away by TSM. And now they try to disengage. Cloud9 looking to chase, find any sort of a kill if they can. Yurson stuck in a Hextech ultimatum. He will be the sacrifice. But TSM trades one.
The damage that would kill him. He hits the W to chunk it down to 700. The smite to finish it. And now they're coming for you.
Oh boy, here comes the party wagon. Cloud9 does not want anything to do with it, and Tactical don't care. Double kill over to the Jinx. That's a counterattack there with your Shockwave. Only finds
proximity towards Baron. Cloud9 trying to answer. They don't have Shockwave to try and steal, but Blabber has ultimate and flash to try and get inside.
Blabber now trying to deal with Yurson. They'll pop him immediately. TSM fighting back, but Cloud9's bringing in reinforcements. TP's on the way. Hooney's likely to die here next. Double kill back over to Fudge. Blabber stays alive. He keeps on tanking. Shut down over to Summit. Tactical is down. TSM is crushed, and Cloud9 win the fight.
Spica's the only one that's able to save this from being a Baron for Cloud9. That was a couple moments away from Cloud9 getting Baron, but Spica kills 2 with his name, and he's looking for 3. Fudge keeping him pinned against the wall. He got 3!
Nicely done from Spica there, taking out the enemy mid laner. Now he turns it right back on a Berserker.
Got him!
He throws up the white flag. He don't care! Spica 1v2 dies with glory!
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Spica pulled 4 kills all over to Spica, cleansing each instance there with his Death Dance, and now he's got his eyes towards Summit.
Well, Cloud9 is now in the lead in terms of gold, but they're about to lose their split pusher. Summit, he buys as much time as he can, but he's shut down with the money over to Kaido.
Beautiful timing there by Yurson.
Stop the back.
Another one.
And make it so Fudge takes longer to regroup with the team. He still has an unleashed teleport if absolutely...
It's the buddy system for TSM. They're going to get their Dragon Soul.
I feel like everybody picked Tactical as their buddy. Still has the Baron aggroed up. He's not really too afraid of this one. Now another teleport coming in, this time from Kaido and TSM. It'll be 5v5 here. Summit has found the enemy support. Yurson immediately having the ult. But there comes your Camille Q. The damage over the top from Karthus may just get the execute, but not quite. The shields are good enough. Shockwave pulls Spica right back in. No kills on either side. Tactical's the target. Summit's going in, but he gets exhausted. Tactical is free firing. Shutdown only finds its way over to Spica. Cloud9 barely being kept alive, but now 2 kills are coming out. And Tactical may just be set up to go in. Winsome, Berserker, Fudge, all still alive. Tactical's got the shields. He's still got Hooney right next to him. It'll be Spica traded away for Blabber and Summit.
Such a valiant attempt there from Cloud9. So they need to burn here. 5,000 health. This Baron is going to be toast. Nocturne ultimate. He's going in.
Blabber
goes
got it! And Blabber steals Baron.
Talk about missiles, Flowers. Blabber, the missile of hope from Cloud9 right into the Baron pit. He knows it's a one-way ticket, but he's punching that ticket every...
You know what I mean. They're incredibly important abilities that when they are activated will cause some problems.
Pressure here created by Cloud9. Summit doing such a good job. He's forcing a response from TSM. They have to go in now. If they don't, Summit will destroy your base. He's already taken down the inhibitor turret. The inhibitor will be short to follow, and the Elder Dragon is burned in response.
Summit is so fast at making this happen. Kaido was sent back to deal with him as TSM goes in, and now they're looking to make the team fight happen here in the river. They still got Summit making the dive in between two Nexus turrets. Berserker channels the Karthus ulti. Summit getting himself right back away. Elder Dragon fight still continues with the objective itself at about half HP. There's your Resurrection. There's your Guardian Angel. What's it gonna mean? Where's Tactical at? He tries to get himself away with Yurson tanking it up here on the front line. Summit makes his way into the fight now. Yurson Summit has found the angle, but Summit has not found the kill until now. He will crush Tactical. He will follow on to Spica. And Cloud9 has made their way through this game and in to the TSM base.
Cloud9 have done it, Flowers! 19 kills to 13 in the favor of TSM. Dragon Soul staring them in the face, and yet Cloud9 leveraged that Elder Dragon fight. Summit with the split push and the wraparound flank.
It don't matter how high you climb if you can't reach the summit. And Cloud9 plays through the split pusher and makes their way to the Nexus. TSM will not stand a chance against the damage, and C9 takes the win.
What a fun one.
Later on in the game.
Yeah, really, it ends up being a pretty standard draft by these standards, just because Veigar seems like it's the pick into
Clips for him trying to chase you down. Ablaze Olive knows so much was invested on the bottom side. Again, he's hovering slightly towards top side off this reset. Everybody from Golden Guardians trying to counter.
Oh, here we go. Dignitas thought they were ready, but in fact, it's the Golden Guardians who have the manpower. 2-0 in that exchange.
Yes, beautiful job there from the Golden Guardians. Ablaze waits, hovering top side, kind of dangling it in front of them, knowing he is the one with the target on his back. Whenever you blow that early flash, they're willing to trade first Dragon for first Rift Field. I feel like most teams would. After 2 plates, you have the auto attack time during the spawn of the Rift Field to get through plate number 3, and the true damage always
A whole lot of chickens to make up 4,000 gold.
Yeah.
4,000 gold worth of chickens?
That's a lot of chicken.
That's a truckload of chicken.
How many buckets of chicken can I buy for 4,000 gold? Remember, too, Golden Guardians did not give up a
Are
lane.
in position to challenge for this Drake despite the gold deficit. They've already got the first Drake of the game. They would love to go 2-0 on that count here, but Pride Stalker is ready. It will be a flip here for the Drake. It's stolen away by Golden Guardians, and they feel great about it. Pride Stalker.
These opportunities for themselves. Cage plus Ole has been pinpoint accuracy thus far with the Thresh. So many times here for Golden Guardians. They open up plays.
Man.
Approved. And, you know, it is taken into account in the power budget when they're designing the champion, you know, for the passive. He gets a pick here onto blue, and that's 50% of your HP.
Oh, nearly got him there. Blue flashing out of the way of the Q, but he won't get away from the super mega death rocket for the kill.
They've got a lot of death flying around on the side of Golden Guardians, and the second one reigns true. Now they're just going to take even more.
Oh, baby, River's in some trouble. He wants to get out of there, but there's no way home except in a body bag. Golden Guardians
are raining gold all over the map.
There it is. That one should put them right about there. Almost $8,000 ahead of their opponents. Another Rift Herald charge.
Count
this
it.
time on
Keep
tier
on counting.
2.
Pump
Let's
those
keep
numbers
on
up,
going.
baby. Load somewhere else and trade, but they just cannot. It looks like they're just too scared to even do that. So going to just give
Dignitas, do they want to commit for this? Still an 8,500 gold lead for the Golden Guardians. Fake God positioned near the wall, ready to spin over and go for the back line if he can find them. Drake down to 2,000 HP. Over the wall goes Pride Stalker. The objective bounty is going to be claimed, but what about the fight? Biofrost likely to die first here. River about to be number 2, but he gets back over the wall. Fake God looking for the carries. Ablaze Olive buying time here with the stasis. The Golden Guardians have lost Ole, but Dignitas are losing a lot more. They've still got Fake God River. Everybody else is standing guard up here. As soon as River sees Pride Stalker, they know what's going on. So good Drake secure. Will be sung of the trenches of the red buff jungle of Dignitas. The Baron now down below half HP again. Dignitas ready to move forward. River's going in. Maybe he's able to try to fight for this one, but no, it's going to be secured by the Golden Guardians too. So even if Golden Guardians push this up, they can't break the inhibitor line. The rockets are just too balanced. That means that Golden Guardians can still fall back over to the Drake, But a Blaze Olive just showed Biofrost how Veigar's scaling works.
Way in. Now there's no Leona threat, so this has got to be Golden Guardian taking multiple structures.
Blue losing a good chunk of his HP there as Lost continues being the point man with the Jinx, not afraid to do that as Neo just pops him and makes him regret it. You can play aggro like that, you can do the main character thing, but man, sometimes you gotta just watch out a little bit more. River walking in, follow up from the Golden Guardians, kaboom!
This game is a game of one-shots, Flowers. Who's gonna be next?
Well, let's see. Licorice, how long you gonna last, buddy? Goes back into Mininar, tries to run away. Run away, little Mininar, run! He jumps over the wall. He's got the lantern and he's out.
And he's out. Licorice finds his way to safety after we've watched many a champion.
Okay, man, this could be it. If anybody gets caught out by a Blaze Olive, it's just a nightmare here with that damage. Golden Guardians will take out the final tier 3. Inhibitor down now too. That's double super minions every lane, and it's that extra pressure to use. Of course, without the Baron, it is still pretty easy for Neo to be able to use the Hurricane to clear some of those away. Fake God eating a ton of damage. They're jumping in. Dignitas is deciding to go for it, and they got a Blaze Olive. Taking down the enemy mid laner buys Dignitas time.
Really good job by them picking off one player, but it is just one player, so they still have to deal with all these super minions flooding in, and here comes the teleport.
Nice aim there on the Super Mega Death Rocket. Blue has to flash to get away, but Biofrost will not be as lucky. Dignitas trying to stay in a fight. Neo's going to get one back onto Licorice, but now Dignitas is done. Both carries down. It's only Fake God left. Golden Guardians only lose their top laner. They'll walk it in. It took them a while in the mid game. It's going to be 41 minutes before the Nexus falls. But Golden Guardians will take that early game lead all the way to the enemy Nexus and close this one out against Dignitas.
Time to ascend, Fake God. Pull this game back somehow. Do it now!
I don't think so, my friend. Golden Guardians ties Dignitas in the standings.
Why, when Victor will do. He does admittedly play a lot of the hotness in solo queue or on a new champion release. So, you know, he has that wide champion pool, but right now I think...
Top side is what we're going to look through, because bottom side has heal, cleanse, exhaust, heal as the summoner spells in the 2v2.
Ooh, very aggressive bot lane. Well, actually, here comes Santorin down with the level 2 cheese gank. I like this timing window.
Yeah, I really like this, actually. Core is, like, kind of looking a little delicious. Luca going to be forced to flash in. They go. Cleanse out early. Exhaust is down. I take it all back. There's the gank from Santorin. It's first blood as Boom flashes as well.
We were trolling! Such a free kill. I don't know if that was planned from the very beginning or if that was an adaptation, but either way, super smart by Team Liquid.
Yeah, his contracts, though, pretty good in this scraps. Here's Boom going to try and enchant him up, but Luca's going to be late to this party. Contract's winning early, but Santorin fairly powerful. Who's going to go down? It's Core. Finds the dive, gets the knock-up, takes out Contracts, gets the buffs, and now Boom, who had no flashes in mortal peril, but will escape.
A little bit greedy there by a little bit faster, turn that fight in their favor. And now CLG's bot lane is in a lot of trouble, already falling down about 20 CS. Yes, the wave is pushing him, but Luger's gonna die.
Alcove Gaming, though, it is Contracts waiting in the shadows, and it's just not gonna matter! Core JJ still alive will finally fall to Boom, who gets the double buff.
I was about to say, on the weak side of the map, doesn't want to walk up to that Camille who's got the wave, I think frozen right in front of her turret.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give the Drake away, unfortunately, on the CLG side, so...
Yeah, and there's decent wards. And Hans is already 6, so there's a pretty massive disadvantage. I think he's actually going for the gank. We'll see.
Wrap around, heal popped already, climbing for a bit of move speed. Contracts going in, Hans the target. Good knock up there for Core JJ. The exhaust is beautiful, but Hans Sama will not survive as Contracts still goes down, but Palafox trying to thread the needle on the charm. It's Core JJ. It's going to go through, but a flash charm from Palafox is going to try and lock him up, and no one can stop Core from getting...
I like the idea of Contracts just kind of like hopping in and trying to get the damage down as much as they could right away. Ends up dropping for it, and you know, you can see they're still falling behind in the gold in this game. Hold on, Boom.
Solo kill?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a solo kill. No flash, no hope. Core JJ gets it on the Boom.
Takes the red buff from Contracts, says thank you very much. Even if it's a more aggressive version of Tom Kench than the historical just defensive version, it's still kind of a lame champ. But honestly, Core JJ is making it fun to watch.
Yep, certainly is. Contracts, no flash, pops the ulti instantly. Core JJ getting involved. Bjerg's in there as well, and that's such an easy kill for Santorin.
100% kill participation for the killer catfish. Core
3, 1, and 3. Cooldown boots at the ready. You can't fight him. Run away.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's going to take your vision to 2. Santorin's got the red buff. Also, he got the Rift Herald. Is important to note. that those first 2 major objectives did go Team Liquid's way. Great pillar there onto Poom. Poom is just eating damage, and Santorin just destroys him.
It is a disaster in the bot lane. Like you said, TL able to trade evenly when they don't have extra players around them, and when they do, Core JJ is just going in on cooldown, trying to find people to pick up. Ends up missing. Gives the move speed now instead of her Q. Functions a little differently, less dependent on E. Her base abilities do a little bit more damage, as you can see, Santorin.
He's at it. He doesn't mind just taking out the tower, and this is a product of Palafox's roams, which, to be fair, have looked decent, but Bjergsen just stayed there. Rift Herald's not able to take that turret out with a bit of extra help, and Contracts and Core are going to meet in top lane, but the Catfish is too powerful!
Oh, no.
Core JJ gobbles him up, and Blippo knocks it down. And now Jenkins is going to be forced out of here. The level 7 Tom Kench is going for it there. Jenkins pops the ulti, but Core JJ is keeping him in the hexagon.
Well, they want to go there. You see some abilities used. They're trying to... They know Blippo has no flash. He's going to be a kill. Can they also get Core JJ?
No, Core's going to be out, but Blippo should be forfeit. Luger probably wants this kill if they can give it over, and they will not. It's Jenkins that will collect the gold. Also a good candidate.
I think it's a good idea to give it to Jenkins.
The gates are up and available, which is definitely good news for the snowballing Team Liquid.
And right now, Santorin is kind of just running up to turrets and taking them. You saw him do that one mid lane, did the same top there. Trundle does actually become quite the threat in taking turrets, so he's just that one after forcing the flash. And CLG make a nice play to get some gold back in their pocket.
Yep, objective bounty collected. Really nice from Palafox. Liquid are going to take turret number 4.
Answer right back from Team Liquid. You see the investment for CLG in the top side. They push in mid, rotate extra members down. That is a 4-man push onto this turret. If CLG don't respect it, I expect them to grab the inhibitor turret pre-20 minutes.
They are going to get it. Rift Herald does basically all the work. Inhibitor even on the menu. Team Liquid just going for it. Palafox is still topside. Has the teleport ready to go. Whew. Rift Herald lines up, finishes off the inhib, and Team Liquid walk away.
Something +% that you win the game in competitive if you take the inhibitor. The amount of pressure it provides with the team, especially in the bot lane, is Hans.
Beautifully done by Palafox. Lines it up with the Everfrost, but Core JJ perfectly timed. Voyages in, devours Hans, and Palafox feels robbed from that play. In fact, he goes back in. He's so mad about it, he's trying to make it happen. But Jenkins not going to dive back in alongside Contracts. Core JJ, is he the target? He's going to get out. No, he's not. It's shut down there for Jenkins.
All right, CLG finding Team Liquid a little sloppy in their resets. Find the first kill with the Drake up. They might be able to take this one away, but TL want to work their way in.
It's just like a field of slows between Santorin and Bjergsen, putting up pillars, putting up gravity fields. Team Liquid going to try and take this Drake, but CLG are sticking around for the 5v4. Jenkins getting jumped on. Blippo misses the Everfrost as he goes into stasis, but Contracts dives back into Santorin, going to get forced away. Stunned up at the gravity field, but not going to go back in.
You get their take. They're able to pick Hans during that time. That was a nice execution by CLG.
Going to barrel down mid, take out this tier 2 for themselves, call it 6 turrets, 3 dragons. A Baron in 20 seconds and a Partridge and a Pear Tree mark as Blippo goes back in and Palafox will get punished. No, not yet. Dodges the Q and Contracts. Gets the counter kill onto Blippo, but now he's caught completely out. A beautiful dash on the Hans to try and live a little bit longer, but unfortunately it will be a 1-for-1.
Not bad. For CLG get to stall that out. Now it's just a question if you can hold the turret.
Luger has to be careful, can't step further into the gravity field. Good zoning there. TP in from CLG. Palafox back from the brink of death, trying to make the fight happen. Luger locked up completely. Wild Growth popped, but now Palafox on the roam. It's Jenkins coming up as well. CLG needs to capitalize on this play. Palafox goes in. Everfrost finds the root. Jenkins dives into the backside, finds himself Hansama, finds a second kill. Core JJ goes down. CLG finds the ace.
5 kills for just
All right, we'll see if he wants to just try and send the shock blast in there. It doesn't even look like he's really attempting. I think they're just going to understand, you know, we kind of just threw the game, reading out 4 kills.
Forced away by Bjerg.
Good job by Bjerg, poking out the flanker right there.
You have
CLG,
to go.
multiple members starting to get a little low. They don't end up going.
Contracts is way too low. The Soul's just not defendable. Contracts leaves. Palafox trying to find the angle now. Just has to use the ulti and run away. There is nothing in this play for CLG.
This is a big problem with the Hex Tech Soul giving extra slows to all that poke available.
Blippo is maybe going to make me question that statement because he's going in because that's the Blippo. Bjergsen, oh, this is the reason why. Jenkins, you cannot get out of this now. Blippo's actually winning the 1v1 anyway as Bjergsen shuts it down right as the ultimatum ends. And Contracts is going to get knocked up by Core JJ, who has been a thorn in the side of CLG all game long. Santorin with a beautiful pillar, cuts up 2. Contracts will be Wild Growth, but now Luger is going to be left for dead. The Devour's there. Hansama's going off, forces the flash out of Jinx. It's a 5v4 for Liquid.
kill Camille available. I don't think there's any way CLG can win these team fights. Got chased down a little bit. You have Tom Kench, you can go in, but that's about it. Otherwise, like we said, it's more about poking them when they contest and during the vision battles, finding a way to get some damage down.
Good poke. Oh, they're going for it. Santorin, the target. Contracts dove in, but I think he went too early. Contracts just going to get shredded. Powerfox deleted by Bwipo. And now CLG cannot contest for this Baron.
Excellent job by Santorin. They're presenting a target that CLG now Team Liquid are going to be able to grab this inhibitor on the top lane and potentially the game.
Yeah, Luca just zoned out there. Still 2 dead for 20 seconds or so. Team Liquid are going to move in for the kill. Trying to tie for first here in the standings at Week 3. Jenkins goes in. Last ditch effort out of CLG. Jenkins looking to go on to Bjergsen, but Luca completely zoned out by Poke. Puma's going to get attacked by CoreJJ and the rest of the squad. And the ace this time goes to Team Liquid as they will finish off Week 3 atop the standings next to FlyQuest.
Who needs a Baron team? Liquid still win the game in